Mr. Stewart DICKSON, welcome to our Mediabox.
Thank you.
You have a report on the municipal elections in the Netherlands. Could you please tell us about the main objective of this report, first of all?
Yes, back on the 21st of March this year, we had a small observation mission to look at the Dutch local elections. And it's the second time which Congress has looked at those elections. And many people will wonder, why would we go to the Netherlands, who might be perceived as being very democratic and very open in election processes? Well, first of all, it's important that we go to all member states when we're invited to conduct election observations. But even in the Netherlands, it is perfectly possible that we can find things where we can encourage improvement.
And what are the main challenges in that point that you would like to mention?
Well, there are two main areas that came out of the report. One is proxy voting, where it's possible for one person in the family to vote for everyone in the family who's eligible to vote. And we have a concern about that because we feel that each individual should exercise their right to vote rather than giving it by way of proxy to someone else. And if we're critical of it in other countries, then we should be equally critical of it in the Netherlands as well. The other area of concern, which is probably a fairly major area of concern, is that mayors and King's Commissioners in the Netherlands, many of whom play an important role here in Congress, are not actually elected. And that is an area of concern which I think Congress and which I think the Dutch delegation will have to address.
And what are your recommendations?
Well, our recommendations in respect of that are that it is a matter for the Dutch delegation to give serious consideration to. It's a matter which has been raised with them before, but there are other countries who feel that why would we tell them that unelected representatives are not a good way forward and shouldn't be here at Congress, and yet we're prepared to accept them from the Netherlands. So this is an issue which is going to have to be dealt with. The Dutch are either going to have to change the titles of people within their cities and communities. It's up to them to decide how they reform themselves. However, people who are not elected really shouldn't be here.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. DICKSON.
Thank you.